Hello, my name is Steve Herman. I'm the author of Mediumship Mastery, the Ultimate Guide. This is my book on mediumship development. And I'm going to talk to you about the 6 qualities that if you possess them, they will greatly assist you in being the most dynamic, the most capable, best possible, most efficient and effective instrument for the spirit world to work through. Would you like to know what those 6 qualities are? So I'm going to tell you, we've got these 6 factors. Now, everyone to some extent probably has these, but if you can integrate these qualities into your life, into your unfoldment process, I can guarantee you these qualities, once you apply them in their life, they'll greatly improve what's taking place in terms of your own connection with the spirit world and your own abilities as a medium. Because mediumship, although we have the mechanics, it's greatly related to how we grow as individuals, isn't it? And when we think about the first quality that's really very, very important is humility. And humility is something that we want to possess. Now, we don't want to have inferiority complexes either. You have to have a healthy view of yourself. You have to care about yourself. You have to love yourself. But you need humility. And sometimes you see mediums and they judge other mediums. They evaluate other mediums. They're highly critical of the way other mediums might work. That medium wasn't evidential at all. I'm better than that medium. So that's not good. We want to cultivate humility. And when we cultivate a humble attitude, why are we there? Well, the real reason is we want to be motivated. And that's really the second factor is what's our motivation? What's our intention? Why are we involved in this? And your real motivation for wanting to work as a medium should be to help others, to serve God, to work for the spirit world, to be the best possible channel to assist. And going back, it really closely relates to humility because we're not doing it because we want to get a lot of attention. We want people to honor us, respect us, put us up on some type of pedestal and worship us. We could have our own cable TV show. That's not why we're doing it. We want to do it out of love. And we also have to also cultivate as mediums. And this is very, very, very important. Can't emphasize how important this is, and that's mental discipline. And what's mental discipline? Mental discipline is something that's not just about our mediumship, it extends into all aspects of our life. You know, you have someone who's habitually late. You have someone who's just very cluttered and messy all over the place, not very well organized with how they arrange things. Their schedule's not organized the right way. You need to be able to control your mind. Now, the mind can be our best friend or our worst enemy. And it takes a lot of work to discipline our mind. But you need to be in control of your life. And more importantly, as you start to work as a medium, you need to be in control of your mediumship. That's the truth. Now it's cooperative. The spirits work with us. We work with them. But I'll tell you this. If you have a disciplined medium, there's a lot more that the higher spirits are going to be able to do with someone who's actually disciplined, actually has control over what they're doing in terms of their own abilities as a channel for the spirit world. Now, the other thing that's very important, this quality is essential. We need to have patience. How many of you are impatient out there? You want things tomorrow. You want things today. You want things yesterday. I mean, people want things instantly. Microwavable mediumship, I call it. But you see, with mediumship, it's a process. It's a process every time you work, but unfoldment is a process too. So you need to have patience. And along with the patience is the 5th factor, which really goes along with patience. That's perseverance. You have to stick with it. If you're not willing to put the energy into it, if you're not willing to put the time in it, you're not going to get the results. Now, you can go to a weekend workshop. You can learn a lot. You can take a 6-week or an 8-week class. You'll learn a lot. You'll unfold. But unfoldment is ongoing. So you have to have patience and perseverance. And it really ultimately will pay off because you'll see the unfoldment that takes place. And generally, mediumistic unfoldment takes place over a period of time. Sometimes, someone's at a certain stage and they could just open the person up and work with them on a very high level. But generally, it takes time. It's a gradual process because it's teamwork, and the spirits, they have to learn how to work with you just as you're learning how to work with them. And we're not always ready. But if you go in it with all of these qualities and you have the patience and the perseverance, it's going to greatly help. And the sixth quality is spirituality. It's developing your spirituality, developing your relationship with God, your devotion toward God, your love of God, and how you treat other people. So, of course, our spirituality really has a lot to do with all of these other factors. One of the laws of mediumship is the law of attraction. Like attracts like. So if you spiritualize your life, your mind, you purify your heart, what's going to happen? It's going to be in your energy field, and you will attract the higher spirits to work with you. So to recap, we want humility. We want this motivation needs to be in the right place, our intention. And then we have to have the mental discipline, the patience, the perseverance, and most importantly, the spirituality. Because the spirituality brings that all together and more. So please try to apply these principles in your life. Practice your mediumship, unfold your mediumship. I teach a lot of classes, I run a lot of programs, I have individualized training, mentoring as well. Check out my book, Mediumship Master. If you have questions, feel free to add your comments below or ask me, get hold of me. Please, if you haven't already, please subscribe. And you have a wonderful day and keep on moving forward with your development.